Do not mistake.
Greetings everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Unclear and coming back with another Xur video. Xur has a lot of secrets this week as we found out that there is an actual ARG based on the trailer thumbnail. And I'm very sure the dungeons have something to do with it. But let's see if Xur provide any secrets.
The deep black is many things, but never I bring gifts of the nine. Gifts you sorely need.
I see. Right, let's jump into the armor. This would be a Vigilance Wing Catalyst and Lord of Wolves. So for all my new and returning players, if you do not have the Lord of Wolves Catalyst, definitely pick it up this week. Lord of Wolves is by far a DPS king this season. And the Catalyst is a very welcome addition. So be sure to pick that up. And as always, if you don't have either of them, try and pick up both of them this week, because always trying to click the Catalyst is always nice, because you never know. What is one patch and Vigilance Wing is another top way to go. Alright, in terms of armor mods, Ophidius Space for the Hunter. 2 nice per charge, 67 stat roll, 18 in the strength. That's actually not bad. If you don't have this exotic, pick it up, because that's not a bad roll. Not a bad roll at all. I would prefer it to be closer to 69, but 67's very solid. 68 stat roll for Dune Marches.
You will not find the nine that way.
It's not bad, it's not really standing out to me, but 68 stat roll is not bad at all. 66 stat roll, Promethean Spirit with 2 spiky. It's not bad. These aren't bad exotics, they're not standout exotics. If you're new to the game, I'd pick up all 3 if you can this week. Because they're not bad exotics, they're definitely better than anything you'll get pulled from collections. But I'd look at replacing them in the future with something a bit spikier. Like this here is not bad. You want that mobility to be gone. You don't want mobility on your Warlock. We have exotic ciphers here. Those up if you need them, because why not? And we have Artifice Armor. Every character should pick this up. If you have a new character, be sure to pick up the Artifice class item. You don't need one, and it's so much nicer to have in your build than no Artifice Armor. Alright, for more strange offers, we have obviously Enhancement Course, which I pick up every week. And then we have, with weapons, we have the Hawkman with Eye of the Storm, a 52 range. See, it's dropping that range. We have Crimson, Merciless, and Thunderlord. If you are picking between these 3 this week, Merciless is pretty fantastic. If you don't have any of them, pick up Merciless first. You will not be disappointed this season. Alright, there's a legendary weapon, so we have Nature of the Beast, wouldn't bother. Friction Fire, I actually really like this.
There is SMG. A door in the woods. It is opening.
But it has, as it sits, no reload. But Zen Moment Rampage, not bad. Rampage is always nice. Nice, easy proc damage perk. We have the Number. I wouldn't bother with that gun at all. The Vision with Disruption Break, it's not bad. Breaking a Arc Shield with it, more vulnerable to kinetic damage, not bad at all. The Scale with Kill Clip. It doesn't proc with the Season's Artifact, and Kill Clip on a rocket is waste time. The Blast for 2. Wouldn't bother either. And we have Eternity's Edge, which these class item swords I just don't bother with, they're just terrible. This week we have the Savathun Armor Set, which actually looks really nice. It's kind of creepy, that creepy vibe to it. There's the stat rolls, 51 wouldn't bother, 57 wouldn't bother,
to do what 51 you
wouldn't bother, and 51 wouldn't bother.
In a language of pure
I'll throw the Hunter and Titan ones up on screen for you as well, to see if they're worth picking up. But if they're not, I'll let you know down below. Right, we're going to head over to Saint 14 to see what he's selling this week for trials, and see if it's worth the farm. Alrighty, we're here with Saint 14. Usually pick up your trials passage this week. You plan on going to the lighthouse or going get some decent gear. This week we have Tomorrow's Answer, which has some pretty fantastic rolls. I'll bring those up on screen and show you the PvE and PvP god roll. Alrighty, so for Tomorrow's Answer, if you're looking for the PvP god roll, start with PvP, there's not really one, wouldn't bother, it's really that simple. Use a grenade launcher or an LMG in PvP. Alright, in terms of PvE, I would honestly, you want to go hard launch, get as much velocity as you can. Impact casing, just so much better. You can go Envious Assassin, which is pretty nice. I like Envious Assassin. I also like this here, Withering Gaze. Works really well with bait and switch. So you can go Envious Assassin, bait and switch, Withering Gaze, bait and switch. Or I would go Envious Assassin. Bipod works really well, especially this season. But if you just want something very consistent, ease of use, Explosive Light's really nice for damage. But if you don't even want to pick up Orbs of Light, want to be really simple, you can go Frenzy, 15% damage buff, or you can go Vorpal. But personally, I would go Envious Assassin, bait and switch. They kind of pair together quite nicely, but that'll give you some real decent damage. Also have Sympathetic Arsenal, or Envious Arsenal. Envious Arsenal, which is just every time you do damage with the other two weapons, it reloads quickly, so you can go Envious, bait and switch, which is just a really good roll. So there's quite a few decent rolls, but you kind of want to have bait and switch in the final column. Damage buff is just too nice, even though it's been nerfed a few times. It's just personal playstyle. With damage rotations for bosses when there's no ads, Envious is better. For like Grandmasters and stuff. Sorry, Sympathetic. Oh yeah. So yeah, for like bosses, Envious is better. Like Grandmasters, Assassin's better. Because you have more freedom, there's a lot more defeating enemies. You're not always switching between two weapons. But you'll kind of do it just to proc bait and switch, so depends on your playstyle. Personally, I would probably go Envious Assassin, bait and switch. But if I'm doing day one raids, I'd probably try and get an Envious Arsenal bait and switch roll as well. But that is State 14 this week. If you're still trying to chase a decent roll, if you don't just enjoy trials and games, King Thistle, it's fantastic rolls as well. But actually, all trials weapons have some pretty decent PvE and PvP perk combinations, so keep an eye out, let me know what you get down below. That is it for this week from Zer and Saint. Be sure to check out the Destiny Squid this week, as it has been discovered that there is a secret hidden in the media. There is also hidden secrets from the dungeons. New puzzles have been placed in those dungeons, and I'm guessing, based on what's coming with Rite of the Nine, you will actually have to unlock some stuff from either... the puzzle will actually include Sorrows of the Deep, it will include Prophecy, and it will include Spire of the Watcher. I need to go through all three dungeons myself. Guessing those three dungeons are involved in this puzzle in some way. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm very curious to see how this puzzle leads us, because Bungie is very good at doing puzzles. Anyway, until next time guys, thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate you all here. Leave a like for the algorithm, leave a comment down below. Until next time, stay safe, take care.